Good evening. My name is Andy Lopez Bornett. We're tracking a very significant storm set to make fall on Thursday. But until then, we are going to see our first pulse of rain arrive on our Wednesday. Let's talk about that. So take a look. Wednesday, tomorrow, we're looking at that 90% chance of rain. I'm going to move out of this frame for a better visual of it. As we head into our Thursday and Friday, we're looking at about 100% chance of rain. That's when that atmospheric river is going to start to make its way through. For our Wednesday, we have just a very small pulse of rain that's going to bring some widespread showers. And then once that moves out, that's going to allow the atmospheric river to move right in. So timing, let's take a look at timing when we can expect our first rainfall. Around 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for our Wednesday, we're expecting some widespread showers throughout the central coast. You can see some pretty light green over the Lompoc area, over in Morro Bay, all the way down to the San Ynez Valley in those higher terrain areas. A little bit more of some heavier rain, but overall looking pretty good for our Wednesday. As we head into our early Thursday morning around 2:30 a.m., we're expecting to see that first heavy rainfall arrive. Now over in Santa Barbara around 2:30, we're expecting some heavy rain, especially for those higher terrain areas. We have that slight chance of possibility for some thunderstorms over in those areas. As we head into our Thursday afternoon, the National Weather Service did say that we are expecting some pretty heavy rain that will come between 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. That's when we're expecting the heaviest rainfall of this storm. So we are going to see some plenty of orange and yellow as we head into Santa Barbara and even parts of Ventura County. I do want to reiterate, you want to make sure you're being extra cautious over the next couple of days because of this heavy rain, especially if you live in or around those fire burn scars like the Lake Fire and the Mountain Fire. So again, I'm going to move out of this frame for better visual. We have some flood alerts to go over, starting with our flood watch in the lower corner of your screen here. This is going to affect the San Luis Obispo County area. We're expecting aerial flooding. That's going to begin for Wednesday morning into our Friday, and we are going to see rain rates about ½ an inch per hour possible. So something you want to keep an eye on as you head into the next couple of days. In the lighter blue there, we are expecting a flash flood watch. Now that's where we're going to be more concerned with those fire burn scar areas. You can see we're going to see the possibility of some flooding and debris flow caused by that heavy rain over in the lighter blue. Again, that's going to really affect that Lake Fire burn scar area as well as the Mountain Fire burn scar area over in Ventura County. So you want to make sure you're just being extra cautious again if you live near those areas. On top of that, we are expecting some pretty gusty winds. Now this is going to really affect those higher terrain areas and even more to the northern part of the central coast. San Luis Obispo, Paso Robles, Shandon down to the Coyama Valley area. We're expecting a high wind watch. Now those southwest winds are going to be about 25 to 35 miles per hour. Those gusts are going to be our main concern, up to about 60 miles per hour. Now that's something we will be keeping an eye on as we head into our Thursday. Luckily, this is set to begin around Thursday morning and then it'll expire late into our Thursday evening. So it won't be sticking around too long. Here's a first look at our future track rainfall. I do think these numbers are going to fluctuate as we head into the next couple of days, but between now into our Friday afternoon, we're expecting about 2 inches of rain for Santa Barbara, and even as you head more up north to Morro Bay and Paso Robles, up to about 2.5 inches of rain. So again, this is going to be a heavy storm. We're looking at moderate to heavy rainfall for these areas, especially for those burn scar areas. So you do want to plan accordingly. Grab that extra coat and even that umbrella for the next couple of days. Here's a look at temperatures for tonight and tomorrow. We're going to stay within that 50-degree range, so 59 in Santa Barbara. Everywhere is going to be struggling to get out of that 50-degree range for your Wednesday, also into our Thursday. So 57 over in Santa Maria, 58 over in Lompoc. As we head more up north to Paso Robles, overnight lows are going to be in the 30s over in Paso Robles, 37, 56 for your high, and then over in Pismo Beach, about 57 for your daytime high as well. As we head over to Ventura County, we're expecting that daytime high to be about 55 degrees. Over in Camarillo, just shy of 60. We're going to stay at around 58 to 59 degrees. That's a look at your forecast.